Let's talk about something we all wonder as we get older. Does what we eat really make a difference when it comes to cancer risk? The honest answer is yes, but not in the way you might think. Food isn't a cure, and it doesn't replace medical care, but the choices we make every day can quietly support our body's natural defenses. Think of it like this. A colorful plate isn't a magic shield, but it may help tip the odds in your favor over time. And the best part? Even later in life, healthier everyday choices may still offer general health support. Talk with your doctor. Small, simple changes alongside your doctor's guidance can add up to real support for your overall health. That's what we'll explore together, practical everyday steps, backed by science, not promises. Because when it comes to your health, you deserve the full picture, honest, hopeful, and grounded in what really matters. Here's a fresh continuation in English. No repetition of existing content. Emerging research suggests that how we eat, not just what we eat, plays a role in cancer prevention. Timing matters. Irregular meals and late-night eating may disrupt circadian rhythms, potentially affecting cell repair processes. Meanwhile, cooking methods matter more than we once thought. Charring meat at high heat, for instance, can produce carcinogens, while steaming or stewing preserves protective compounds in vegetables. Even hydration quietly influences risk. Chronic dehydration may strain kidney function, indirectly impacting toxin clearance. Scientists now emphasize food synergy, the idea that nutrients work better together, like turmeric with black pepper, than in isolation. Yet the biggest lever isn't any single superfood, but consistent dietary patterns. Mediterranean diets, for example, linked to lower cancer rates not because of one ingredient, but their combined anti-inflammatory effects. It's about building habits, not seeking quick fixes. When it comes to cancer risk, food is just one piece of a much larger puzzle. No single meal, ingredient, or diet can guarantee prevention, and it's important to say that right from the start. But science tells us that the foods we choose most days may play a role in supporting our body's natural defenses and overall health, alongside regular checkups and medical care. Think of it like tending a garden. Small, steady care over time helps create the right conditions for resilience. Your doctor is your guide here, especially if you have any health concerns. They understand your unique medical history, medications, and needs. Nutrition isn't a substitute for treatment, but it's a conversation worth having. If they don't bring it up, it's okay to ask, could we talk about foods that might support my general health? Cancer risk is influenced by so many factors: genetics, environment, lifestyle, and no one has control over all of them. But the everyday choices we can make, like including more colorful vegetables, balanced meals, and foods rich in natural compounds, may help nudge the odds in a healthier direction. Not as a cure, not as a standalone solution, but as part of a thoughtful, well-rounded approach, always in partnership with your medical team. Because when it comes to your health, every layer of support matters, and that includes both your plate and your doctor's expertise. Now, let's talk about processed meats, things like hot dogs, bacon, deli meats, and sausages. You may have heard the World Health Organization classifies these as Group 1, meaning there's strong evidence linking frequent consumption to higher cancer risk. But let's be clear, this doesn't mean the occasional sandwich or breakfast bacon will cause harm. It's about moderation. Think of it like driving. You don't stop entirely, but you adjust your speed for safety. Here's how to enjoy these foods more mindfully. First, simply eat them less often. Swap processed meats for fresher options like grilled chicken, fish, or plant-based proteins a few times a week. When you do grill, keep it clean. Scrape off charred bits and marinate meats with citrus, herbs, or spices, which may help reduce unwanted compounds. And if you're standing over smoky grills frequently, try moving to the side. Those fumes aren't great for anyone's lungs. The key here isn't fear, it's balance. Small shifts add up. Maybe it's choosing roasted turkey over salami, or adding extra veggies to your plate to fill the gap. And as always, this is just one piece of a bigger picture: your overall diet, your doctor's guidance, and your body's unique needs. So keep enjoying life's flavors, just with a little extra awareness, because when it comes to supporting your health, every thoughtful choice counts. Now, let's talk about grilling, because who doesn't love the smoky flavor of grilled food? But here's something worth knowing. When meat, poultry, or even some vegetables are cooked at very high temperatures, especially over an open flame, it can create compounds that may be concerning when consumed often. This doesn't mean you have to give up grilling entirely. Just a few simple tweaks can help reduce exposure while still letting you enjoy those backyard barbecues. First, keep the grill clean. Burnt residue from previous cookouts can stick to your food, so give the grates a good scrub before heating them up. Next, try marinating meats with citrus, herbs, or spices. Research suggests this may help reduce the formation of unwanted compounds. And here's a small but useful tip. Don't hover too close to the grill smoke. Those fumes aren't doing your lungs any favors. If you're charring your food to a crisp, consider dialing it back. A little browning is fine, but blackened edges are best avoided. And remember, grilling doesn't have to be an everyday habit. Enjoy it occasionally, balance it with other cooking methods like baking or steaming, and pair it with plenty of colorful vegetables. So, keep enjoying life's flavors, just with a little extra awareness. Because when it comes to supporting your health, every thoughtful choice counts. Your body is naturally equipped with remarkable defense systems that quietly work every single day to keep you healthy. Think of them as your built-in repair crew, constantly maintaining balance, fixing what needs attention, and renewing what's worn out. Healthy blood vessels help deliver nutrients and oxygen where they're needed, while your immune system acts like a vigilant security team, identifying and responding to potential threats. Your gut, home to trillions of helpful bacteria, plays a surprising role in overall well-being, supporting everything from digestion to immunity. And your cells have their own repair mechanisms, quietly fixing tiny DNA damage that happens as part of daily life. While no food can guarantee protection, a colorful, varied diet may gently support these natural processes. Leafy greens, berries, nuts, and fatty fish provide nutrients that help maintain your body's everyday resilience, not as a cure, but as part of caring for your overall health. Just like tending a garden, small, consistent choices add up over time. And remember, these everyday foods work alongside medical care, never instead of it. So keep enjoying life's flavors, just with a little extra awareness, because when it comes to supporting your health, every thoughtful choice counts. Now, let's talk about how the foods we eat can play a role in supporting healthy blood vessels, those tiny highways that carry oxygen and nutrients to every part of your body. Think of them as delicate pipes that work best when they're flexible, clear, and well-maintained. And here's the good news. Colorful plant foods may help keep them in good shape as part of your overall wellness. Foods like dark leafy greens, beets, and berries are rich in natural compounds that support circulation. Beets, for example, contain nitrates, which your body converts into compounds that help blood vessels relax. Leafy greens like spinach and kale provide magnesium, a mineral that supports healthy blood flow. And berries? Those little bursts of color are packed with antioxidants that may help protect blood vessels from everyday wear and tear. But remember, this isn't about a single miracle food. It's about consistently filling your plate with a variety of colorful plants. A simple way to start: add a handful of berries to your morning oatmeal, toss some dark greens into a lunchtime salad, or enjoy roasted beets with dinner. Small, steady choices can make a difference over time. Of course, food is just one piece of the puzzle. Always work with your doctor to manage your overall health. But when it comes to supporting your circulation, nature's colorful bounty can be a gentle, everyday ally. So keep enjoying life's flavors, just with a little extra awareness, because every thoughtful choice counts. Our bodies are constantly repairing and renewing themselves at the cellular level. It's a natural, ongoing process that helps keep us healthy as we age. Think of it like your body's own maintenance crew, quietly working to keep things in balance. And while food isn't medicine, certain nutrient-rich choices may gently support these built-in systems. For example, foods rich in antioxidants like deeply colored berries or leafy greens help combat everyday wear and tear at the cellular level. Cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, or even simple cabbage contain compounds that may assist the body's natural detoxification pathways. And don't overlook humble sources of healthy fats, like walnuts or flax seeds, which provide the building blocks for cell membranes. Small, consistent choices matter. A handful of nuts as a snack, adding shredded cabbage to your sandwiches, or tossing a few extra berries into your morning oatmeal. Of course, these are general supports, not treatments, and they work best alongside your doctor's guidance. If you're undergoing medical care, always check with your oncologist or healthcare team about what makes sense for you. Because when it comes to cellular health, your body already knows how to do the work sometimes. It just appreciates a little thoughtful nourishment along the way. Now, let's talk about your gut, a silent but powerful ally in supporting your overall health. Inside you, trillions of tiny bacteria make up what's called your gut microbiome, and this community plays a surprising role in your body's natural defenses. Think of it like a garden. When it's balanced, it helps everything thrive. One of the simplest ways to care for your gut is through fiber, the kind found in whole grains, beans, fruits, and vegetables. Fiber acts like fuel for those good bacteria, helping them do their job. And then there are fermented foods, plain yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi packed with live cultures that can add to the mix. Why does this matter for immunity? Research suggests a healthy gut may support your body's ability to respond effectively. It's not about fighting disease directly. It's about giving your natural systems the best possible environment to function. Of course, gut health is just one piece of the puzzle. Always check with your doctor before making changes, especially if you're managing other health concerns. But when it comes to supporting your body's own resilience, sometimes a little mindful nourishment can go a long way alongside your medical care, never instead of it. Now, let's talk about something remarkable: your body's natural ability to protect its DNA. Every challenge teaches us something. Repairs happen inside your cells, keeping things running smoothly as you age. And while no food can fix DNA damage, certain everyday choices may help support this delicate process. Think of it like giving your body's repair crew the right tools, not a guarantee, but a gentle nudge in the right direction. Take oxidative stress, for example. It's a normal part of life, like rust on a bicycle, but over time it can add up. Colorful fruits and vegetables, especially leafy greens, carrots, and tomatoes, contain compounds like carotenoids and flavonoids that act like little shields. Berries, too, with their deep blues and reds, are packed with antioxidants that may help counterbalance everyday wear and tear. Even something as simple as a handful of nuts or a cup of green tea brings polyphenols to the table, quietly supporting your cell's natural resilience. But here's the key: these foods work best as part of a varied, whole food diet, not magic bullets, just steady allies. And remember, if you're dealing with a health condition or treatment, always loop in your doctor. They'll help you tailor choices to your unique needs. Because true protection comes from teamwork, your plate and your medical care, hand in hand. Now, let's talk about the power of color on your plate, those bright, vibrant vegetables that do more than just please the eye. Think of them as nature's little helpers, packed with phytochemicals, natural compounds that may support your body's general health in small but meaningful ways. Each color brings something different to the table. Deep greens like spinach and kale contain chlorophyll and folate, which play roles in healthy cell function. Orange and yellow veggies, carrots, sweet potatoes, bell peppers are rich in carotenoids, which research suggests may help protect cells from everyday wear and tear. And don't forget the reds: tomatoes, beets, red cabbage with lycopene and anthocyanins that contribute to overall wellness. Even purple eggplants and blueberries offer unique antioxidants. The key here isn't any single magic vegetable, but variety. Rotating colors ensures you're giving your body a mix of these supportive compounds. A simple trick? Try to include a variety of colorful vegetables and fruits at each meal. Maybe some roasted carrots, steamed broccoli, and a side of sautéed purple onions. And remember, if you're dealing with a health condition or treatment, always loop in your doctor. They'll help you tailor choices to your unique needs, because true protection comes from teamwork, your plate, and your medical care hand in hand. Now, let's talk about the cabbage family broccoli, cauliflower, kale, and even humble bok choy. These vegetables contain natural compounds that may help support your body's own detox pathways. Think of it like giving your internal cleanup crew a little extra help. When you chop or chew these veggies, they release substances that activate enzymes in your liver, your body's primary detox station. These enzymes work to neutralize and clear out unwanted compounds we encounter in daily life. But here's the key. It's not about eating a mountain of broccoli once and calling it a day. It's the steady, small additions, a handful of shredded cabbage in your soup, roasted cauliflower with dinner, or a quick stir fry with bok choy. Light cooking actually helps unlock some of these benefits, so steaming or sautéing is a smart move. And if raw cabbage feels tough on your digestion, try fermenting it into sauerkraut or kimchi. Those friendly bacteria add another layer of gut support. Of course, these veggies aren't a magic shield. They're one piece of a larger puzzle supporting your body's natural resilience alongside regular checkups and your doctor's guidance. So next time you're at the market, grab something green and crunchy from this family. Your plate and your body will thank you for the variety. And remember, if you're dealing with a health condition or treatment, always loop in your doctor. They'll help you tailor choices to your unique needs, because true protection comes from teamwork, your plate, and your medical care, hand in hand. Now, let's talk about berries, nature's little gems packed with something called polyphenols. These aren't magic bullets, but research suggests they may play a role in general cellular protection by helping manage everyday oxidative stress. Think of it like giving your body's natural defenses a gentle nudge. Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries each brings its own mix of these supportive compounds. And the best part? They're as easy to enjoy as they are colorful. Toss a handful into your morning oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or just snack on them fresh. Frozen works just as well when fresh isn't handy. But here's the key. Berries aren't a treatment, and they don't fight cancer. They're simply one piece of a broader, balanced diet that may contribute to overall wellness. If you're on medications or have specific health concerns, check with your doctor. Some berries might interact with blood thinners, for example. And remember, if you're dealing with a health condition or treatment, always loop in your doctor. They'll help you tailor choices to your unique needs, because true protection comes from teamwork, your plate, and your medical care, hand in hand. Here's a fresh expansion, continuing naturally from the existing segment without repetition. Beyond polyphenols, berries offer another underrated perk: fiber. That slight crunch in raspberries or the tiny seeds in strawberries, they're stealthy gut health allies. Fiber supports digestion and feeds beneficial gut bacteria, which emerging science links to immune function, a ripple effect that complements berries' antioxidant properties. And variety matters. Blackberries bring anthocyanins, while goji berries, often dried, offer a unique twist with immune-modulating polysaccharides. Timing matters too. Research hints that consuming berries with fats like yogurt or nuts may enhance polyphenol absorption. But keep expectations realistic. No single food overhauls health. Seasonality is another factor. Frozen berries retain nutrients, making them a savvy year-round pick. Pro tip, for those managing blood sugar, pairing berries with protein, e.g., cottage cheese, can curb spikes. Always prioritize whole berries over juices to maximize fiber and minimize added sugars. Science evolves, but the mantra stays simple. Enjoy them as part of a diverse, colorful plate. Now, let's talk about healthy fats, the kind that may quietly support your body's natural balance. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are rich in omega-3s, which research suggests may help maintain healthy inflammatory responses over time. Aim for roughly 2 servings a week grilled, baked, or lightly pan-seared with herbs. If fish isn't your favorite, walnuts, black seeds, and chia seeds offer plant-based omega-3s. A small handful of nuts, almonds, pistachios, or pecans can be a satisfying snack or a crunchy salad topping. These fats aren't a magic shield, but they're part of a pattern that may gently nudge your overall health in the right direction. Just keep portions mindful. A quarter cup of nuts or a tablespoon of seeds is plenty. And if you're on blood thinners or have specific dietary restrictions, check with your doctor. First, they'll help you adjust amounts safely. Remember, food works best as a steady, supportive rhythm alongside your medical care, not a solo act. Every small choice adds up. Here's the new segment, 100 and 200 words. Continuing the theme of healthy fats without repetition, beyond omega-3s, don't overlook monounsaturated fats. Think avocado, olives, and cold-pressed olive oil. These may support heart health by helping maintain balanced cholesterol levels when used in place of saturated fats. Drizzle extra virgin olive oil over roasted vegetables, or add a few slices of avocado to whole grain toast for sustained energy. For cooking at higher heat, consider stable fats like coconut oil in moderation, or ghee, which resist breaking down into harmful compounds. But balance is key. These are calorie-dense, so a teaspoon goes far. Surprisingly, even dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher, contains healthy fats paired with antioxidants. A square or two can satisfy cravings while contributing to the mix. Lastly, eggs, often debated, deliver a blend of fats, protein, and nutrients like choline. Research suggests their cholesterol impact may be less significant than once thought for most people. Opt for pasture-raised when possible. As always, context matters. Pair fats with fiber, like veggies or whole grains, to slow digestion and maximize benefits. No single food works alone, it's the synergy that counts. Note, this is fresh content, no repetition of the original text. Now, let's talk about fiber and prebiotics, your gut's best friends. Think of fiber as the broom that keeps your digestive system clean, sweeping things along smoothly. And prebiotics? They're like the fertilizer for the good bacteria in your gut, helping them thrive. Together, they create a balanced environment where your body can function at its best. You'll find fiber in whole grains like oats and brown rice, in fruits like apples and pears, and in vegetables like carrots and Brussels sprouts. Prebiotics are in foods like garlic, onions, bananas, and asparagus, simple, everyday ingredients that pack a powerful punch for gut health. A happy gut doesn't just help with digestion, it may also play a role in supporting your overall well-being. Try adding a handful of nuts to your morning oatmeal, or toss some chickpeas into your salad. Small changes, but they add up. And as always, these choices work best as part of a bigger picture that includes regular check-ins with your doctor. Food isn't a cure, but it can be a steady, supportive partner in keeping you feeling your best. Now, let's explore how hydration and movement amplify gut health. Water isn't just for quenching thirst. It's essential for breaking down fiber and keeping digestion efficient. Without enough fluids, even the best fiber sources can't do their job properly. Pair this with gentle movement like walking or yoga to stimulate natural gut contractions, helping food travel smoothly through your system. Fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, and kimchi introduce live probiotics, working alongside prebiotics to diversify your microbiome. Timing matters too. Spacing meals allows your gut to process nutrients without overload. Notice how your body responds. Bloating or fatigue might signal imbalances. Experiment with kombucha or miso soup as flavorful gut boosters. Remember, consistency beats intensity. A daily glass of water with lemon or a 10-minute stretch routine creates lasting benefits. Your gut communicates constantly. Tune in, adjust, and let these small habits build resilience over time. Now, let's talk about fermented foods and plain yogurt, small but mighty allies for your gut health. These live culture foods like kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir, and unsweetened yogurt are packed with beneficial bacteria that may help maintain a diverse gut microbiome. Think of your gut as a bustling neighborhood. The more friendly neighbors you have, the better the community functions. A balanced gut isn't just about digestion, it's tied to overall wellness, from supporting your immune system to helping your body absorb nutrients. Adding these foods to your routine doesn't have to be complicated. A spoonful of yogurt with breakfast, a side of kimchi with lunch, or a small glass of kefir in the evening can make a difference. Look for labels that say live and active cultures to ensure you're getting the real deal. And if dairy isn't your thing, fermented veggies or kombucha are great options. Remember, these foods aren't a cure or a guarantee. They're simply a way to nurture your gut as part of a broader, balanced approach to health. Pair them with plenty of fiber-rich foods like whole grains and vegetables to keep those good bacteria thriving. And as always, these choices work best as part of a bigger picture that includes regular check-ins with your doctor. Food isn't a cure, but it can be a steady, supportive partner in keeping you feeling your best. Now let's talk about something many of us enjoy every day, our drinks. Tea, coffee, and even plain water play a quiet but meaningful role in supporting overall health. Green tea, for example, contains natural compounds called polyphenols, which research suggests may help support the body's general wellness. A simple cup or two a day, without too much sugar, can be a gentle addition to your routine. Coffee, in moderation, has also been studied for its potential benefits. Just keep an eye on caffeine if it affects your sleep or digestion. And of course, staying well hydrated with water is one of the simplest ways to care for your body. It helps everything from circulation to digestion without any fuss. The key here, as with everything, is balance. Enjoy these drinks as part of a varied, colorful diet, not as magic fixes. And as always, these choices work best as part of a bigger picture that includes regular check-ins with your doctor. Food isn't a cure, but it can be a steady, supportive partner in keeping you feeling your best. Beyond the usual teas and coffees, lesser-known beverages also offer unique health perks. Herbal infusions like hibiscus tea may support healthy blood pressure, while ginger tea's anti-inflammatory properties can ease digestion. Matcha provides a calmer caffeine boost than coffee, packed with antioxidants. Even sparkling water, unsweetened, adds hydration with a satisfying fizz. Just mind the acidity if you're sensitive. For gut health, fermented drinks like kombucha introduce probiotics, though moderation is key due to natural sugars. Turmeric lattes blend anti-inflammatory curcumin with warming spices, ideal with a pinch of black pepper to enhance absorption. Chia seed water, rich in omega-3s, offers sustained hydration. Cold brew coffee, smoother on digestion for some, retains caffeine with less acidity. Meanwhile, rooibos, a naturally sweet, caffeine-free option, is rich in polyphenols. Always prioritize unsweetened versions. If flavor is needed, try citrus zest or cinnamon. Like all dietary choices, these work best alongside professional medical guidance, not as substitutes. Small tweaks can make hydration both enjoyable and nourishing. Now, let's talk about something just as important as the food on your plate, your medical team. Because no matter how many colorful vegetables or nourishing meals you enjoy, they work best when they're part of a bigger plan that includes your doctor's guidance. If you've ever wondered whether your diet could play a role in your health, the answer isn't to go it alone. It's to bring that question to someone who knows your unique needs. Your doctor or oncologist can help you understand how nutrition fits into your overall care, especially if you're managing a diagnosis or treatment. And if they haven't brought it up yet, it's perfectly okay to ask. You might say, could we talk about how food might support my general health alongside my care? Because good medicine isn't about choosing between treatments and diet, it's about combining them wisely. Maybe your doctor will suggest small tweaks like adding more fiber or adjusting certain foods during treatment. Or they might refer you to a registered dietitian who specializes in this very thing. The key is teamwork. No meal plan, no matter how wholesome, should ever replace medical advice. But when you pair thoughtful eating with regular check-ins and your doctor's expertise, you're giving yourself the best possible support. And as always, these choices work best as part of a bigger picture that includes regular check-ins with your doctor. Food isn't a cure, but it can be a steady, supportive partner in keeping you feeling your best. And as we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought: small steps matter. Choosing an extra serving of vegetables, swapping processed meats for grilled fish now and then, or stirring berries into your morning yogurt, these little shifts add up over time. They're not magic and they won't erase other risks, but they can quietly support your body's natural resilience. Think of it like tending a garden. You don't control the weather, but you can give the soil what it needs to thrive. Now, let's be honest, no single food guarantees perfect health, and life's too short to fret over every bite. But when we make mindful choices, most days colorful, simple, whole foods, we're giving our bodies everyday tools to work with. Always, always alongside your doctor's guidance. If you're ever unsure, ask them, could my diet use any tweaks for my health goals? So here's my parting advice. Eat the rainbow when you can. Enjoy your meals without stress, and keep that open line with your medical team. Because the best kind of health isn't about perfection. It's about showing up for yourself, one nourishing choice at a time.